Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how I go about rubber stamping messages on fabric, and I'm going to demonstrate it using these Fussy cut Thimbles blocks. I have a collection of tiny alphabet stamps. You can find them in craft stores or online. The brand of ink pad I use is Yellow Owl Workshop. I really like the quality and the fact that you can heat seal it so that it's washable. So today I'm going to make a thimble using template K. I have some little bananas fussy cut in the middle, and then I'm going to stamp Go Bananas in the bottom word panel. So I just need to prep the piece of fabric that's going to fit that section 10. The first thing I do is I measure the width and the height of the area, and I see that it's 2 inches wide by about a 1/2 inch high. Next up, on a scrap piece of paper, we mark the 2-inch width with a line underneath it, and we're going to do a little test run on here to see how the letters look together and what width they end up being, just to make sure that it's going to fit in the space that we've got. We're going to test these two alphabets, so I get all the letters lined up so they're ready to go. Dig this little exclamation mark. And then I just stamp the chosen words along the line and have a look at what it looks like and whether it'll fit. Then I just repeat that whole process for the second alphabet. So far I'm preferring the second alphabet. It just feels more like the words I'm writing. I don't love the exclamation mark from the second alphabet, so I'm going to use the exclamation mark from the first one. Now that I have my plan in place, I just do a double check that it's going to work on the block, width-wise and size-wise. Then we bring our fabric in, and to mark the line, we don't want to make a permanent mark on the fabric, obviously. So I use washi tape. It's a low-tack paper tape that doesn't mark the fabric. And then I use a Sharpie to mark the 2-inch width on the washi tape. So I'm not marking on the fabric at all, but that'll give me my guide to work with. And then, of course, we just stamp the letters straight onto the fabric using the washi tape guide and also the sample that we have in front of us, which will just give us an idea of roughly how I spaced it in my test sample. Whoops, I made a little glitch there. Sometimes the edge of the stamp gets ink on it, so I just move my washi tape over to the other side of the fabric, and I can just start over again. Okay, that's it, done. So then I just do another quick check on the template. Looks good. And then I take it to the iron to heat seal it. So then to trim the fabric, we do like we would with any fussy cut. So I check the height again, it's 1/2 inch. We want the middle of the word to be in the middle of the panel height-wise and width-wise. And we obviously have to add a 1/4 inch seam allowance along the top. So we're going to cut it so that the 1/2 inch mark runs through the middle of the word. And there you have it. Next up, I just need to piece the top area, and then I can add the Go Bananas to the bottom. So here it is. Next we need to work out the width, because we want to make sure that it's centered left to right, so that they're centered one on top of each other. To do this, we're going to fold the template in half, given that this particular template is symmetrical, so that's very helpful to us. And that halfway mark will give us the halfway of the thimble, obviously. And then we're going to do the same with the piece of Go Bananas fabric. We'll just fold that in half and then make a crease to mark the halfway point. Then, of course, you place the fabric right sides together, lining up the two halfway marks, and stitch a 1/4 inch seam to attach the word panel to the thimble. Perfect, looking pretty good. And then we finish up the block. Ta-da!